name is LaChelle, also known as America's Supermom. I just wanted to come on and wish everyone a great weekend. I feel like I have been on a treadmill of work and things going on in my personal life. And I just wanted to take a moment to remind everybody that life happens. There's so many things that are out of our control that we just have to determine how do we want to show up? What is it that we want out of our life each and every day? So there have been a number of things happening behind the scenes. And I just want to say that I am excited and joyful for the holiday season. This is the weekend before one of my children turns 14 on Monday. So I'm spending some time reflecting on, oh my gosh, 14, where was I at 14? What insights and advice do I want to transfer to her as she is ready to celebrate another year around the sun? But I just want to encourage many of you that are watching that, it's not how you start things, but it's how you finish. Because so many things happen that are outside of our control. And, life is filled with so many twists and turns and up and down, going in circles, feeling like you're going nowhere, feeling like you're going backwards, so many things. But people really get inspired when you share your journey, when you share the real truth around what happens, because I don't know, I think there's really a deep rooted um, programming as kids about fairy tales, and thinking about, the happily ever after, the magic and mysticism around things just working out perfectly. To the point that sometimes that prevents us from even starting things. Uh, we also can be so hard on ourselves because we feel like, man, I'm so far from perfect. What if anybody finds out? The challenges just keep on arising, no matter which way we turn a lot of times. But I really want to tell people that the truth of the matter is that the only thing that we have control over is how we choose to show up and what it is that we actually do. And we're known by what we do. It doesn't matter if I say, oh, I'm the best coach that there is. What matters is that believed by the people that I coach, right? Do they feel that I'm the best coach, right? And I feel like even the word best, that really can get you in trouble because we have so many people in this world and there's so many different options, right? Um, I may choose an apple, somebody else wants an orange, somebody else wants a pineapple, somebody wants kiwi, right? Depending on the moment that they're in at that present time. And so using words like best, better, some of those things, it's just all about comparison. And comparison will rob you of a lot of your joy. It will rob you of your confidence to begin and understand the value that you bring in this world. So we can have thousands of different apples, right? Just try going through a farmer's market and seeing the different colors of an apple, right? How they taste differently. So we're all not designed to be the same. We're all designed to be unique. And so we bring something different, valuable, and inspirational to the world when we choose to walk in our gifts and utilize our talents to share with others in the world. So, for somebody watching, you may be going through situations that are not ideal. I can tell you, I'm speaking from personal experience right now. But one of the things that has continues to get me through the challenges of life is understanding that I have the power to dictate how I show up. I have the power to decide how I want to respond, and that's a great place to be. You know, in the midst of the trials that I'm experiencing right now, I've learned to write my vision. And simply writing my vision has given me so much peace because I'm able to get it out of my head and then I take action towards that vision. So if I believe this vision to be true today, how would I respond? So let's just say, do you know we're 40 days away from Christmas? That's just a squirrel sidebar that just came up to my head. 40 days, right? And it's not too late for you to have a peaceful, calm, no stress holiday, right? Because you can decide, okay, it's 40 days. Who am I shopping for? What's my budget? When am I going to shop? Um, am I going to have people help me? Am I going to make homemade gifts? Am I going to have a theme? Okay, so we have the ability to choose that right now on day 40. And then we can work towards bringing that to pass. So if you don't have anything to get started with, it makes it even more overwhelming because you don't know what to do first and you just kind of talk yourself out of things. Oh, I don't have the answer to that. So I'll just wait till this or wait till that. And before you know it, 40 days are gone and you're back to the same cycle of having a stressful holiday if that has been your story. Now, there's a lot of people that are not stressed at all with the holidays. They have gotten to the point to where they shop early, they have a system around it. They do all the things like the tree trimming, um, Christmas caroling, um, baking cookies, right? Because they have put a plan in place. And so that's possible for any of us if we really prioritize for it. So now we just want to ask ourselves the question of what is it that we're prioritizing for? I know for myself, I can't prioritize for everything to always work out perfectly with a red bow around it. However, I can prioritize self control, um, being calm, taking some time to get centered, meditating, right? I can put in these pockets of time in my day so that I can be in a place to respond in a way that serves me, to where I don't have to go back and fix things and try to mend fences that I broke because I was acting out of emotion or just not thinking clearly. Right? So I challenge you to challenge you today to think about where do you want to be 40 days from now with the holidays? Are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be staying home? Are you cooking? Are you having guests over? Just think about 40 days from now. What does that look like? And what is one thing that you can do right now that will make that be a reality for you and a very smooth reality for you, non stressful reality for you? What is it that you can do today to make that a reality? So, life happens, it's common for all of us to be faced with things that are out of our control. However, we do have the power, and oftentimes we give that power away when we refuse to be mindful of the things that we can do in order to take control and do things that are positive um, and serve us moving forward. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to wish you a happy Friday. May you have a wonderful weekend. And I'm looking forward to hearing all the different stories of how people are um, taking some time to be proactive with the things that are happening in their life that are outside of their control and having positive responses with that. So, thank you guys so much for listening today. And remember, life happens. That's common for everybody. But we can decide today how we want to show up. We can decide today to do things differently and not allow our circumstances to control us. We can decide how we want to show up, regardless of whatever we face. All we have to do is just do that one step at a time. Just take it one day at a time. Sometimes one moment at a time. So I want to thank you all for watching and take some time today to think about where you want to be and also encourage others. Remind them that they value, they matter, and that um, they don't have to let a temporary circumstance turn into a permanent destination. That's all I have for today. Wishing everybody a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.